Well, what's good? Welcome to the First Stream Podcast presented by Bet Rivers. On today's show, right now, Sam Howell is doing his best to end this Raven streak. We're going to look back at a couple of the college football games that we picked from earlier, and we're going to find out if we got a man standing alone in a rainstorm cashing checks. Y'all know how we do. We about to get into it. I hope y'all ready to roll with us. Let go. Oh, what's good? Welcome back to the First Stream Podcast presented by Bet Rivers. Make sure you download the Bet Rivers app or go to www.betrivers.com. You must be 21 years or older to play. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the First Stream Podcast. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell that friend to subscribe to the First Stream Podcast. We are also everywhere like air with our audio versions, Stitcher, Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. You always can catch us everywhere. So let's bring in the squad. What's good, Sid? How you doing, man? And Sid has muted himself. Oh, I think he froze. All right, so let's bring in Antmo. What's good, man?
So I go to this nice spot called Texas Live with this guy named Toothpick, and he gets a couple in him. And he starts talking about how he really actually loves the Cowboys and he has undying support. Oh, all right, never mind.
That didn't really happen.
What's going on, guys?
Hey,
what's going on, man?
Let's bring in Lady A. What's good? Did you hear this?
Hey, I heard the shenanigans. I'm at a loss for words.
The rumors and innuendos.
That's how rumors get started.
That's how they get started. Sid, how you doing, man? You missed your intro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hey. Oh, it's good, everybody in the chat. Everybody's in the chat. What's good, man? Let's say hello to Bruce Glass first in the building. Bruce, what's good, man? Followed by my man. Droopy's in the house. What's good, Droop? And could the Commanders end the Ravens win streak? The secondary is trying to blow it. And Droop said, I doubt it. But we're threatening right now. It's first and goal. So we are threatening. We're doing our best. But let's get back to these shenanigans that somebody's talking about. We did go to Texas Live. We did watch the Nebraska and Northwestern game together. I'm gonna bring up a graphic real fast, all right? Just because this is what we do when it comes to a little college football, a little pro football. We had to correct this because it was at 13.5, right?
Right.
If you took Nebraska Cornhuskers, please raise your hand. And Lady A. All right.
Yeah, put that. Right. You better put that Baptist finger up now.
So somebody here stood out in the rain alone
By
and
himself.
took them on the money line. And I did tell you this is for the record. Now it's going to get competitive. What do you have to say for yourself, there, sir?
Well, first of all, welcome all the listeners. I want to say hello to all of my constituents up here on First Stream Podcast. Listen, man, all we're trying to do is make this the best show for the viewer. We play some best with cash and checks. Me and Kyle, we handicaps at this point, and this is and this is just the beginning. It's the scary part. If you've never seen somebody pull off by 20 plus, and by the way, the other picks are looking quite tasty already too. So,
all right, the one thing that Cowboy fans do when they right, they tell you, but when they wrong, they know where to be.
They're quiet.
They like church mice. They like church mice where they can't be found.
Crickets.
I can't talk about something I ain't experienced.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
well, all righty then.
Bless
Yeah.
his heart.
Yeah.
Well,
That's it right
well,
there.
all
That part.
righty then. Okay.
That part right there. What is that?
I had no
That's,
idea.
that's the cake my wife did.
Oh, it's a
Oh,
cake.
Oh.
oh,
Oh, that's
it's a
nice.
cake. Okay,
The 3-tier cake. Yeah, that's nice.
purple.
Yeah, so we got held out of the end zone. The Ravens had a nice goal line stand. The score is currently 6-3. I'm
Mm-hmm.
sorry, 6-7,
7.
6-7. But yeah, some of these college football games they bouncing off right now. Right now, live is the Charlotte Florida Atlantic game, and you could live bet this with Bet Rivers, uh, and get Charlotte plus 11.5 at plus 370 right now. And
Mm.
that score is pretty tight. It is
Mm-hmm.
7-10. And then a woman that stood alone with
Yes.
Duquette versus Florida State. That spread
Mm.
is still plus 42 on the spread, plus 42.
It was 39 and a
Um,
half the other day.
yeah,
Mm-hmm. It was.
it's plus 42. Um,
Just so we know.
and that score
Yes, we know.
is
We know.
26 to nothing. So you still winning,
I,
you
I,
know.
I had I had to stand out in the rain. Let's see what Lady A got to say for herself.
Yes. I'm good. It's not
She's
over.
still she's still
It's,
good in the ring.
I'm still good. And it's not over. It can
True.
happen.
That's
It
true.
could
Okay,
That's
happen.
true.
okay,
Not over.
okay,
Hey,
It can
hey, as
happen.
long as
okay.
they keep it under 40 something, they good,
I
right?
feel
You
like
winning.
we're on Steve Harvey's little game show, and then good answer. Y'all like, yeah,
Right. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. We got your back. We got your
Knowing
back.
y'all want to laugh so bad.
16 is your magic number. 16 is your magic number.
There you go.
Right.
There you
Right. So we got some more. We got some more joints coming up today. Don't forget that North Texas and UTEP they kick off here. Uh,
Mhm.
Vandy,
raid
Hawaii.
incoming. Raid incoming. Oh, okay. I think this is a raid from Corey and
Uh-oh.
from on the warpath. So raid incoming. Cowboys suck. So Corey and all them they're
Mhm.
coming over to say what's up. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. Oh yeah, warpath raid Cowboy. Cowboy hurt.
Union experience.
They about to give you the business, man.
Mhm.
What's good? Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Thanks for coming through, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the First Thing Podcast. And Gunny, man, with the hey, he's showing love. That's how he say what's good, you know. Uh Yin Yang, hey, Jason Peters is still playing. Oh, okay. So thanks, man. We appreciate all of y'all popping through, Corey. You doing your thing right now, man. Big bro, that's big homie for real. So yeah, appreciate all of y'all coming through. So the North Texas and UTEP game kicks off at 9 p.m. our time. That's 10 on y'all side over there on the
Right.
East Coast. So that's still at a point and a half. Uh, a point and a half, plus or minus, whichever way you go. Have fun, guys. We appreciate that, Yin Yang. Nevada, New Mexico, that kicks off. It's at 7.5 right now. New Mexico's plus 7.5. Nevada is the favorite. Don't forget that Nevada has lost, their quarterback and their top tight end,
Right.
Carson Strong and Cole Turner. So New Mexico has a chance. And then Said's pick Vanderbilt and Hawaii. Hey, Said, we had that game on Thursday. That game, I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna bring it up here. Um, this Vandy game was at 8, right? And then
Mm-hmm.
we told y'all sometimes it's better to get these numbers, and sometimes it's good to wait on them, right? But Hawaii's at plus 9.5 right now.
Mhm.
So if you like Hawaii at plus 9.5, now will be the time to jump on them, and it's plus 285 for the win. We had it at 240, 245. The
Right.
over under has went up to 54.5. But like I said, head over to Bet Rivers, place your wagers. And don't
Listen,
forget that next week we are streaming, and I've got the wrong graphic up here. It's not September 9th, it's September 3rd. So the graphics department again is taking another hit. We are live streaming.
Tripping.
We're live streaming the Notre Dame Ohio State game next Saturday. So you will catch us doing our best college game day
game day.
You're
Yeah.
right. We'll be doing our best. So make sure y'all tune in and kick it with us live there. Uh, but for now, let's get into a little bit of what we here for today. So the Falcons played, the Cowboys played, the Commanders are playing right now.
Right.
Hey, be as bold as you want, jump out as many windows as you want. 53-man projections, right? Who do you see that played their way on the team or played their way off the team? In your perspective right now for y'all's team. So for me, De'Ami Brown has dropped 2 third downs. One was a touchdown, and one was a third down to keep the offense on the field. And you're a draft pick, buddy, but that receivers room is pretty tight. I think he's played his way off the team this year. And I'm gonna come with you because the Cowboys played before anybody else. So, who you got playing their way on or playing their way off?
So some guys that have been the guy's name is Mukamu, number 24. He plays safety, and there's a guy named Ridgeway or Ridgewood. It's such a it's wasn't expecting these guys at all, but they've contributed to 3 picks in the last game. It seems like we're still on that trajectory for the defense to really be able to carry our lunch over the offense. And so the safety, we're going to pretty much overhaul our entire safety position. And if our safeties are 30% better, that defense has the potential not to be, I'm not saying they're going to be top 2 or 3, but they got the potential to be consistent and solid this year, because anybody who's watched us play knows that safety play and interior defensive linemen have been trouble spots for us for years. That's why we couldn't stop the run game when it mattered the most, i.e. San Francisco in a playoff game last year. Or you got plays like with the Patriots where Diggs gets beat, but the safety really is supposed to end that game with a pick, but he's out of position. So we got a couple players at safety and a couple defensive linemen that, including Tristan Hill, who was a number, I think it was a second round pick for us a few years ago, that is actually starting to pop out on film. So I'm excited to see what that looks like. And one more, but we already talked about it, is Turpentine, the guy from TCU. If he doesn't make this team and help solidify our special teams, I would have a big problem at this point, because you can't get a punt return and a kick return. That stuff just doesn't happen, even against the 3rd and 4th stringers in preseason. So, we got a few key areas that are popping out on film that I'm looking forward to seeing.
Say it. Have you had a chance to watch the film back for Atlanta yet?
I have not, but I did look at the box score.
Okay.
and the Jameis Winston, the Ritter, showed up. He threw a couple picks, got sacked a couple times, turned the ball over. The scores that they did have came off a rushing touchdown. There was not any throwing touchdowns, which tells me they still having a problem with the offensive line. They can't hold water, which is what the problem is in the beginning. They even brought Philippe Franks in.
I'm
gonna freeze right there on that just for a purpose. He should be cut. Personal thought. They're probably gonna leave him at tight end. Personally, he's not a quarterback. I think Ritter solidified himself at number 2 by the way he played today. They played no starters on Jacksonville. I mean, like I say, I went to the box score and looked at the tackles, receiving, no starters for Jacksonville. So that being said alone, we got some holes we need to solidify. I mean, we're trying to build depth and we don't have any, and that's our major problem right now. So we're still in rebuild mode.
Rebuild.
Those guys they got on 1-year contracts. They should be worried. A couple of them defensive ends that was on 1-year contracts, camp bodies, they should be worried at this point, because I mean that's what didn't show up at first. The first string showed up. I mean, we seen in the last game, first string showed up. You can see when the first string left and the second, third string came in, because they started to run right down their throats. Person in particular, I have to go back and look at the game to name names. But again, I was going by the box score, and I seen what the quarterback did.
Yeah. Lady A.
So, we talked about this earlier. I'm a little afraid of everything that they're doing. Um, you talked about De'Ami Brown, but him and Sam should have more chemistry.
Yeah.
They really should. It's not like they've played together. For those who don't know, um, but and you're clapping. You're losing your mind over there.
Yeah. I just saw something great happen.
Right. So, but yeah, I really, I'm afraid. I mean, I want him to stay, but he probably does need to go. Um, who was it that we had a couple people in this game so far that was, Joey Sly. What's
Joey
going on?
Sly.
What's going on with him?
He
Like,
missed a
I'm
couple
a
of
little,
kicks.
yeah. So, that's important. People think it's not. It is. It's important.
No, it's very important.
It's important. So he needs to step his game up. Him and Diami are the main people that I'm seeing so far. I mean, of course, we're in the middle of the game right now. But outside of that, I mean, so far they've cut people. I'm surprised they've cut people that I'm okay with. Let me look. I'm looking at the list as of yesterday. I think Nate Jerry was like the last person they cut, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So far I'm good with their cuts, but let me see. Yeah. Other than that, I'm good. I'm good. Those two need to step their game up or they should go.
So
That's
what I
not
just saw was a third down stop. They got off the field, but the way the linebacker, I think that was a linebacker or a safety that Phil took the running back up and over his shoulder, dropped him for a loss. Defense stood tall on fourth down, but it just made me lose my mind the way he flew up there. And I want to rewind it and tell you who the safety was, but if
That's
y'all
what I was
saw
about
who
to
it was,
ask you.
yeah, if y'all want to rewind it, tell me who that safety or linebacker was, because as I'm looking up, like I just see running back, feet in the air and
Yeah.
head down low. Hey, that's how you make the team. That's what we're talking about right now. Is you gotta show something, attack, do what you got to do, and roll.
Yeah.
So you got to do that. It's do or die because this is absolutely the last game before you before cuts come on Monday, and they're gonna become fast and frequently, right?
Right.
Okay, so I got an update for you. Charlotte, Florida Atlantic game. Florida Atlantic is up 17-7 now. So let's see. That game live. They are updating it as we speak, and
Yeah.
North Carolina, Florida A&M has kicked off. They took. I told you get that plus 42 when you could have, and it's not looking good no more. Like that
Yeah.
win line is gone. They still have the spread for the Duquette versus Florida State.
Me and Lady A looking good on this one, baby.
Yeah, so,
I told you I was rolling with her on this one because it was her pick.
Uh-huh.
This guy, he went money line the opposite way.
Yeah.
And then hold on. And then this guy, he took the spread. He took the cheap way out. But it's fine.
I took the spread. I wasn't going money line on that. No, I don't have. I think they have no. I think I took Duquette and the plus 40 something, right?
Yeah.
Listen, let me
they hanging in there.
I'm doing good right now with my games I chose.
I wouldn't say that.
No, not so fast.
You took
not so fast.
You took Duquesne on the money line. Let's be clear here. On the win line.
Yeah, you did.
Unless Florida State throws 7 pick sixes.
We're not letting you make it say you took the spread or something crazy. We're not doing it.
I know. I should have took the spread, but
yeah. No worries.
I knew that y'all were against them completely, and I'm like, nah, they're not gonna get blown out like y'all think.
Matter of fact, hold on. Let me check on that running back she was talking about. Let me see what his stats are looking like. What was his name? What's
No,
his
that was
name?
in the FAU game. That was the FAU game.
Oh,
And
okay.
And if it's
Yeah.
him, he's showing up.
FAU is winning right
Are
now.
you sure?
Yes, I'm very sure.
Yeah, he
I
has 2 carries.
specifically said FAU.
He has 2 carries, 59 yards, and 1 touchdown. Hold on, wait a minute.
He's showing up.
I'm telling y'all, I know what I'm talking about.
That's
when
not
I say
true. I challenge that, and I'm gonna go back
What-
and look
what
at the
happened?
show. I'm
I didn't
telling
say
you
that about FAU.
because we were all against her on the Duke Kings pick.
Right,
Right,
you are.
yeah, right.
She said something about the running back in that game because the FAU versus Charlotte game wasn't a big deal to like say, oh, the running back's gonna do good. I was just watching this a couple hours ago, Lady A. You might be in some
Okay.
trouble here.
All right. Well, I know I picked FAU, so that's why.
FAU's
Yeah, you definitely
running
picked
back,
that FAU though.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
FAU's running back has an average of 25 plus right now.
I was talking. I know I spoke about their running back because I said he was a champion. Like he's on point.
Yeah. Hey, Ron
She's,
O'Neal in the building.
she's doubling down.
I did mention him though. I did.
Hey, Ron O'Neal
the
said
sophomore.
Northwestern, give me that money.
I talked about I didn't talk about the wide receiver. Did I talk? No, I didn't talk about him.
No.
Yeah.
But they have Perry who has 3 carries, 4 yards, 1.3 as a touchdown. And then McCameron, he's 2 for 59, averaging 29.5 a touchdown. And
I didn't look at that. Wester, is he doing
Webster?
Wester?
Wester, yes, he has 2 catches for 36 yards, averaging 18. But Ty Johnson is the guy that's he has 2 for 43, 21.5, along with 25. So yeah, they're the quarterback, Perry is Perry has the other touch. He's the quarterback. He has 8 for 10, 138 yards.
Okay.
So he's doing his thing.
FAMU versus UNC just kicked off, so
okay.
Got my game going, starting off one of my games.
Right.
Yeah. So right now, hey, Ron O'Neal, placing bets, cash and checks. That's what we do. I'm glad you took Northwestern because somebody talked me into Nebraska. I ain't pointing no fingers or nothing like that, but I'm standing pat on my convictions from here on out. Say it. You look up. Say it. Somebody talked me into believing in Scott Frost.
Yep.
No, buddy.
No.
No, explain yourself, Sid. Go ahead, y'all.
I will explain myself. I will very well explain myself because what I said was true. Scott Frost is on the hot seat. This was a must-win game for the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Why, you ask? He has now set 2 bad records for Nebraska. He has the first coach to have 4 losing seasons. He's the first coach to lose 3 consecutive starting games. No other coach has done it in Nebraska. So at this point, No, 3. No, it's 3. Trust me.
This is the third one now.
This one made the third one.
Okay,
he won the first one. This makes the third one.
Okay.
I'm talking about the third opening game loss. No other team has done that. So that's why I said this was a must win, and they should be motivated to play better. And when I don't know what happened at halftime. I don't know if MIB stepped in and flashed everybody because the quarterback couldn't find nobody. They weren't catching the ball. They was dropping the ball. It must have been raining.
No, it wasn't.
No.
It had to be raining. It had to be raining.
And I was watching that game from jump before Pick pulled up. They came out like gangbusters.
Yes.
They was. But Northwestern was moving the ball too. They just couldn't get it in the end zone.
Exactly.
At some point, Northwestern started getting turnovers, and they started turning those 3s into 7s, and that was the name of the game. Threw a pick late, that sealed the game. So,
and like I told Pick, I read an article which pretty much said the same thing I said on the podcast that we did. That this was a must win. This was on ESPN. It was a must win game for Scott Frost and his tenure in Nebraska. What I read this morning. Scott Frost could be out as Nebraska Cornhuskers by the middle of the season if he starts slow.
Yeah.
Again, that was a must-win game for him.
And he started slow, so slow.
And to quote the he's not late, but to quote the great Ron Washington when he was on that Booger Sugar, that's the way football go, baby. He used to say that's the way baseball go, baby.
Leave Run alone. Y'all leave Run alone. Run now has a ring. Leave Run alone.
I love Ron. I love Ron. He just had a little situation. That's all.
Yeah, he did. Everybody, hey, you got something you got to learn from in life.
Right.
Listen, hey, my man Drew was saying go Hawaii. So Drew,
That's
I'm gonna
all.
tell you, man, get on that plus 9.5 or that take Hawaii on the money line at plus 285. That long flight should have Vanderbilt ready to put their feet in the sand. I'm with you, Drew. Let's go Hawaii. Let's go.
They all drinking Mai Tais. When it comes time to play, Vandy gonna smack that booty.
You believe that?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Hey, listen, y'all don't gotta listen to me. I just play best of cash checks. Y'all can do what y'all want to do. Kyle, where you at, man? Kyle, can I get an amen from the comment section?
No. Cal is
he tied up.
He's celebrating some things right now. I talked to Cal.
Okay.
Yes, Cal's celebrating some things. That's why we don't see him in the chat and comments right now with the 28-3, which Sid finally feels good about.
Right. Oh, that's why I said. That's why I said so upbeat.
Yeah.
Again, he tied up.
He ain't get his daily. He ain't get his every other day humble reminder.
again, and he tied
Yeah,
up.
that's what I said.
Hey, you can't tweet with no fingers.
Bruce
No
Glass.
balls.
Bruce Glass, what's up, man? Do you think that we're gonna come back and end this streak? So that's what I want to know right now. Lady A, how can the Commanders in this second half right here take a hold of this thing and put them down?
I mean, honestly, we know we have some struggles. First of all, our defense needs to come up. They really do. Our defense needs to come up, and I mean, I think Sam is doing pretty good right now. Better than some expected. Let's see what I'm looking at his stats right now. So our defense needs to push it. Let me look at these Russian. Oh yeah, no.
They're doing great. It looks like they're doing pretty good versus the run.
Right.
They're getting off the field, which is, Lamar Jackson's not out there. Those number one tight ends for them are not out there, and the mascots are taking over the field right now. It looks like the Ravens down. He got tackled by some kid, so it looks like they're playing the kids, and I think they're going to take the Raven off in a stretcher. So,
Lord,
Yeah,
he's down. The Ravens down. So
that's fine.
FAMU with the stop early on.
Mm-hmm.
They just punted off. Come on, let's go, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let's go. I told you it's the rise of the HBCU. Let's get it.
Yeah, it is though. I'm not gonna lie. It is a rise.
Oh yeah, hold on. Jackson State. That Jackson State game was very interesting.
It turned into a blowout.
Yeah, it did. And it did it quite late. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Plus there was another game that we talked about too, which was that oh man, there was another game we talked about, Wyoming and Illinois. We talked about that game. We had that game.
Mm-hmm.
Let me bring it up. That
was a little embarrassing.
What, you talking about Jacksonville State or Jacksonville State?
Jacksonville State.
Jacksonville State.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So we had the Wyoming Illinois game here at plus 11 for Wyoming, and Illinois at minus 11, minus 480. Wyoming plus the 360. And Brett Bima, I think that's how you say his name. Can't really say his name. I didn't put it out phonetically, but he had Illinois running the ball today.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just in case anybody forgot, this is what he did at Wisconsin. He only gave you great running back after great running back after great running back,
Yep.
right? And his backs are still in the league today, doing what they do. Has anyone heard the name Jonathan Taylor before? You
Sure.
know, where did he come from?
Right.
Right? So, yeah. So don't be surprised when you see Illinois gives people problems this year because they can run the ball and say, what did you say about Nebraska? What can they not do?
Lose the first game.
No. But you said when we talked earlier, Nebraska can't afford to not be able to stop the run because everybody's going to run at them now.
Oh, they're gonna run at them. Yeah, if
Yeah.
they can't stop the run, they're gonna get it all year long. Every team
Yeah.
gonna come out and they're gonna try to run the same thing that Noah Wilson did, which was I mean up the middle was like nasty, but they're gonna run it up the middle until they can stop it. And if you can't stop it, they can continue to do it. It's a copycat league. We're gonna go back and watch the tape. Now if they stop it, then they'll adjust to it. But if they can't stop the run, they better stay a long way away from the SEC if they can't stop the run way away. Because we told the rock.
Pick, can you pull that stat? Can you pull that line back up again for the Illinois?
Did anyone go for Wyoming?
No.
You gotta ask.
I picked the spread. Well, so let me look.
It's 42.
Yeah.
It was 42.
Yeah.
It was 38-6.
Yeah, 38-6 is what the score was.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, no, that's the 44.
44. Yeah,
44 is the total points.
Right. That's what I was asking about. Okay. So if you're at that, or do you have to be below it to actually get it?
If you pick the over,
they have to be. If you pick the over, it's got to be 45 points. The under has got to be 43 points.
Okay. So that was a wash then.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Don't worry.
He over there looking at his stats, man.
Yeah. Hey, so how do we pick this game? How do we pick this game here, Ant?
So it's a little chicken scratchy over here, but so I took the points. I took the cover at 13 and the under.
You took it for Illinois?
No, I took the spread on Wyoming and I took the under. Lady
you lost
A
both
took
of those.
Yeah. Lady A, she went win line. Said went win line as well.
With
and
who?
Then
Illinois.
with Illinois. Nobody picked.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody picked
Illinois is
one.
my brother. Illinois.
Yeah, and then it's a little ugly over here on this chicken scratch. But you picked the I cannot make out what that says. You picked the over.
You wrote it.
I know. That's my problem. I should have wrote it in cursive. But you picked the over. You picked the over on this game.
Mm-hmm.
Did I pick the correct team?
You pick Illinois, Barley.
Yeah, it was for Illinois. Yeah, you were going Illinois.
Okay.
Oh, it's ugly. Look, this one was a little ugly.
I've been worried. So Washington's kicking off right now to the Ravens. We get it went out of bounds.
Oh,
My chicken scratch.
man.
So Brown Jr.'s coming out for Baltimore. A little ugly is an underestimate. Oh wow.
Oh my.
A little ugly is an underestimate. Okay. Hey.
Oh my.
Yeah, but I mean, listen. It's the first week. You know what I mean? We don't know what we've really had. In college football, you can have fool's gold because a lot of these teams come out and they play, lesser divisions. They pay them a lot of money so they can beat them up. It's their version of the preseason. But for those folks that went out and played division games or head-to-head games or play somebody tough, like next week where everybody gets off, oh my God. Man, you can start to see some true tests is what I'm getting at.
Mm-hmm.
So what just happened? The Ravens come back. Go ahead.
Like I said about Northwestern. I mean, Northwestern hasn't been an easy out in the last couple of years. You may beat them, but they haven't been an easy out. But I thought, like I said, I thought Scott Frost would be more on emergency mode, even if he had to pull the quarterback out for a little while to let other dude come in and run that wishbone / read option thing for a minute or two, just to change the tempo to settle him down, so they can kick it back into place. But he never did. He stayed with. He just stayed with him.
He may be in emergency mode, but his team is not in emergency mode, and
Right.
that's who determines the outcome of the game, right?
Uh-huh.
Is his team, and so the Ravens come out in 1st and 10, and they go deep, and they complete a pass versus Neal, our cornerback. Well, let's just say they're right outside the 20 right now.
Okay.
That's got to be a holding. And Brown Jr. scrambling, picked up about 2, no flags on the play, so it's third and about 5.
Did Brown was the one that threw the touchdown earlier, right? For
Yes,
them. Uh-huh.
yes. Brown was the one that threw the touchdown earlier for him. So this wide receiver Victor, he's long. I wish I could hear his last name right now. Hold on, I'm gonna find out who he is for the Baltimore Ravens.
And just to clarify too, that's what I was speaking to. What just said. Over the last 10 years, they've actually Northwestern. I'm speaking about has made themselves very formidable. They have been in some really good playoff games. They haven't been losing many games over the last couple of years, so they've made themselves kind of like how Gonzaga was in basketball. They're not that, but they're similar to that, where they came out of nowhere and now they are a steady, hard out. That's what I was trying to say last time, and the instigator known as Corey tried to make it seem like I was saying something that I wasn't. But yeah, that's what I was saying, and that's why I'm like, you can never count these guys out. They're a formidable team at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Clearly.
I like it. It looks like the Commanders have held them out. There's a challenge right now on a 4th and 5. Baltimore is lined up for a field goal. Let's get you some more live scores right now while they do this. He's got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Robinson, they called his catch incomplete, and the Ravens are challenging it right now.
Okay.
Florida A&M and North Carolina kicked off, and they're still 0-0 right now. Florida Atlantic is up 20-0 on Charlotte, and Florida State is up 33 to.
Lot to a little player.
33 to nothing.
Okay.
Hey, but at least she had the nerve to get out there in the rain, huh? She hey.
But FAU, that game's 20-7, right? Over Charlotte.
Yes, 20-7. Okay. Yes, Florida Atlantic. Yep.
Yeah, we're looking strong there. We're looking strong.
Yeah,
so we need at least 3 touchdowns. Okay, gotcha. All right. My bad. I'm just looking at it. I mean, I didn't know until y'all said so. Braziers up. I can change that one.
I don't know what the Ravens are doing on the sideline.
Question. Now, I'm not picking this. Listen, let me go back to the FAMU versus UNC. Okay, so me and Pick both picked them to cover the spread of plus 34.5. You picked the under, and the point said at 55.5, and then Lady A took UNC on the win line. Okay. So this is my question, because FAMU has the ball and they're driving now, and I just this is too early to call it, but they win this game. What does this say about them?
About FAMU or North Carolina?
About FAMU. I told y'all last show, UNC's got a cupcake schedule. They were 6-6 last year, but we know that FAMU is showing promise. They were 9-3 last year, lost a nail biter to Jackson State. What would this say about them, or what would you think this would say about them if they were to pull this out for any reason?
Lady A.
Honestly, when we started our picks, I did say I wanted FAMU to win. However, I didn't think they were going to win. if they win, they pull it out. I mean, they're all HBCUs are proving themselves right now. Um, so definitely that would be a big win. Because they I mean, everyone thinks they're going to lose this game. Um, so if they win, it shows that they can compete at a different level, which is what we need right now. Of course, Jackson State, um, we know how they are. We know that
Yeah.
they're really good,
Yeah.
and for them to be so close, I feel like, if they pull this one out, it's a big win, not just for them but for HBCUs as a whole. I am team HBCU. I need that, but I don't think they're gonna pull it out.
All right, lady. I almost muted you. You were doing good. Then you said it. Listen,
I
we're
know. I'm
living
sorry.
we're living
I'm
in the
sorry.
land of the horseshoes and four-leaf clovers now. We want these
Hey, it,
HBCUs to stick it to them.
I do want them to, but I don't think they're gonna do it.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if FAMU pulls this out, it speaks to their recruiting.
Hmm.
It speaks to their culture. It speaks to uh remember Appalachian State did this
I
when
was
they
just about to say that.
when they
Yeah.
stepped up to a big school
Yep.
and took it to them. Like, there is no preseason for college. And so week one, you want to come get us? Appalachian State can't get a big school on their team, right? I mean, to come get them,
Yep.
week one right now because they stuck it to Michigan, right? So,
Yeah.
hey, what does it do if you come out and win? You're on Sports Center,
Yep.
right? Kids start to see your school, they
Yep.
start to believe in your program, and you
Hmm.
start to recruit better and better athletes. That's what it means. So, yeah, the little guy has gotta come out and get him. What's up, Go Caps is in the building. Yes, come on, Commanders.
Yep.
We are down 4 after the Ravens, who brought a kicker into camp, always versus Justin Tucker,
Hmm.
who's the best kicker in the league. He just made about a 30 something yard field goal. Um, so yeah, but that's what it speaks to. Said, am I on point there?
Yeah, it is. I mean, we can give Dion partial credit for putting more light onto more HBCUs. Um, the fact is, they have had some players come out of HBCUs that have been great NFL players.
Yep.
Uh, with that number one overall rated cornerback going to Jacksonville State and spurning, Division 5 programs, it opened a lot of people's eyes, you know, and they're performing. So they mess around and slip into a bowl game and thump somebody.
Oh yeah,
That's gonna really open some eyes. You know,
yeah.
uh, because actually, now I remember, one of the offensive linemen from Georgia, because we we deep. He transferred to Jacksonville State, and he started.
Hmm.
Sure
Why'd
is.
you bring this line up?
I just wanted to recap this really quick. So this was your pick. This was your game. Final score there, 52 to
That was
21,
ugly. It was ugly.
UNLV. And
Yep.
so, for those of you who didn't know, pick the Bengals on the plus 850, whatever he was on, and
That
then
didn't work out.
Lady A picked the spread at now. It wasn't clear there, but I'm assuming that I'm going to give you credit and say that you picked minus 20 and a half on the
Mhm.
spread with
That
the
didn't
under
work out.
and the under.
Yeah.
I picked the minus 20 and the over on that one, and
Okay.
then said took UNLV on the money on the win line.
Oh,
What was the final score?
A lot to nothing.
52-21.
yeah.
Oh, she did cover the spread.
She
No.
did
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, 52-21. Yes, she did.
Minus
That's
20,
minus.
the minus 20 and a half.
Yeah,
That meant
So
they
20
won
and a
by
half.
over 20. They won by
yeah.
31.
They won by over 20. She covered the spread.
Oh, yeah, okay. They won. She won. They won by more than.
Well,
I thought
she
she
won.
took.
She covered the
I thought she
spread,
took-
but she took the under.
Right. I did.
Oh, Jesus.
I covered
Right.
no. I covered the spread, but I took the over. I just want to
Right.
throw that out there, guys.
Oh, look at him.
I just want to hold on. I got you. Don't even worry about it. I'll do it for myself.
Oh my goodness.
I'm trying to solo myself.
Oh,
my goodness.
I took
oh my God.
I took minus 20 and a half, and then I took the over. As we can see here, guys, it was clearly over the 50. So we'll go back to our regular scheduled programming, but place bets,
Get away from him.
cash checks.
Take it away.
Oh God, yeah. This. Don't worry,
He
I'll
can't
do it.
anymore.
I'll do it myself.
Dynamite.
Hey, the unis do look good.
Oh, my
and here we
goodness.
go punting again.
Oh my goodness.
You should have known I was being petty. If I pulled that line up, it was for a reason.
Hey, I know now. Listen, the unis are fire. I'm really ready to see what they do with the other.
Oh my
three.
goodness. They done messed it up.
Let me ask you
Florida
a
State done
question.
messed around and let the Dookie score.
But hold up, though. Let me ask you something.
Yay.
Something really quick here.
Kidding me.
Justin Fields right now at halftime, 14 for 16, 156 yards, and 3 tugs.
Three tutties, huh?
Against who?
Cleveland Browns.
Did he
But-
play in the starters?
I don't know, but we ain't doing that.
I'm
Sid.
no. Wait. Yes, we are.
No,
Yes, we are.
The
We
fact
are-
that he
man,
is the
we
fact that
are
he
doing
is
that.
Come on,
If
man.
Myles Garrett and them didn't play, yes, we are. Because we know that offensive line is garbage.
But the fact that he's playing means that they want him to see more action. You know what I mean? Like, it means that they want Justin to see more action, get into a better rhythm with his wide receivers and things like that. Because I guarantee you're not putting him out there with no garbage backup line.
He played one series last week, was getting smashed, and pulled him out. Don't give me that.
Hey, that's just wisdom.
One.
That's
Yeah,
just
that's
They
wisdom.
had a first team defense in last week, who they played last week. He played one series, they pulled him out. Watch that game.
Oh man.
Man,
That's why Ash was a starters playing. That's the difference.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, he got to see more action, but he didn't. He wasn't getting blitzed left and right like he was last week. It's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now.
Man, you gotta say it going off about Justin Fields.
Come
now.
on, man.
Because he should have been in
Come
Georgia
on,
anyway.
man. See what I'm saying? It's always something with
It's
him.
going to go back to Georgia every time.
He should have
been in Atlanta anyway. They're a year late.
Said it's like Ohio State, huh?
Wait.
I
Said
hate you forever.
how long can you go without saying Georgia?
It ain't gonna happen.
Not
I
long.
don't think so.
Never.
Ain't
I
gonna
don't
happen.
think so.
Not
Ain't gonna
long.
happen.
And if you give him,
Right now, as a matter of fact, right now, Georgia leads the NFL with players in the NFL.
Oh Lord.
and if you give him a little second, he gonna give you a soliloquy on how he cannot understand how they 75 miles away and they don't go in their own backyard to pick their players.
In the backyard, player in the backyard.
Hey,
And
I
tell,
think I heard him say that last time.
And matter of fact, I need Washington and I need the Cowboys. Get out, stop scouting. Get out our backyard. Y'all ain't get nobody.
if y'all ain't in there, we might as well go.
Right.
Y'all ain't
Somebody
gonna
gotta go get him.
we might as well come on through.
Somebody need to come get him.
Yeah.
And watch,
I mean, what we gonna do, send him to the CFA?
lady, watch this. 2 words. N'Kobe Dean.
Oh, you gotta be kidding
You
me.
got to be kidding me.
But next week we got that proof. We got that proof next week. So we'll talk about it.
Everybody
Tuesday.
in the secondary needs to be fired. Neil, cut. He's cut bait. This is the second time Robinson ran past him.
He's off camera. He's off camera.
I'm sorry.
Y'all hurt my feelings.
Wait, I'm sorry. Come back.
Okay, Falcons are back, baby. 28-12 against the Jaguars.
Is that a bulldog band-aid? Is that a bulldog band-aid and it's bleeding?
Yeah.
Like
he
that
bleeds.
It's
He
bleeding
bleeds red,
red,
black,
white,
and white. He bleeds red, black,
It's
and
in
white.
it's in our veins. It's in our veins. You like that, don't
Oh, bless him.
It's in our veins, player. It's in our veins. Get yourself something.
But what happened? Why you bleeding?
Hey, that's because we was fighting on the field.
Oh, okay.
That George
Okay.
Pickens, huh? You got that George Pickens.
Oh, really? You had to
got
bring
that
George up too?
Man, yeah.
Really,
Like,
George too? We could have had George and the Kobe.
Mm,
Mm.
mm, mm.
then
Listen,
y'all have been on y'all
Well, I
way,
can't
huh?
wait till Tuesday. Y'all ain't
hey,
know.
I'm just saying, anybody that's on the field for the Commanders right now in that secondary should literally think about what
Mhm.
type of vacation they need because they U-Haul is getting packed right now. Neil,
Right.
you got ran past twice. The
Mm.
safety hasn't gotten over the top yet. They are helping Ravens wide receivers make the team. You're
Yeah.
not trying to take a spot. You're giving other people spots on the Ravens roster.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's got to step up and play better. We need a pick six. We need something because this is terrible right now.
So
And
y'all, so,
touchdown Ravens.
so y'all will start. Y'all starters are out there.
No,
No,
Oh,
no.
this is
okay.
the
Not
third
right
and
now.
fourth string. This is the people who need to make the. They need to make the team. You
Yeah.
gotta make a play to get on the roster. If you're playing right now, you are in danger of getting cut and having your
Indeed.
stuff packed. And
Is this a cut from 75 or 80?
No,
this is the cut
this is the
down to
final cut.
53. This
This
is
is cut
it.
down to 53.
This
Tuesday
is it.
by
Right,
Tuesday.
but I'm saying it starts from what though? It starts from, is it 83 or 75?
I can't show that comment, Go Caps, but I feel your pain.
Because
you know
I
what?
know it was either 85 or 75, but I'm like, let's just be real. A lot of these guys, they're not gonna be here anyway.
Right.
Hopefully the guys who you're hoping are gonna, got a shot to make the back end of the 53 or make the practice squad, they're not even in the game at this point. Like they went in, they did make a couple.
No, those I can show that comment. There you go Caps. I can show that comment.
Mhm.
Ravens
Okay.
TD, but that other one, yeah, I'm not showing that one.
Okay, I got it. It says the first two rounds of the cut took place on August 16th. It's the 85. It went from whatever they had to 85 man.
Right.
Then on August 23rd, it's down to 80.
Y'all.
Okay.
Then by Tuesday, August 30th, by 4 p.m., it has to be down to 53.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So 20. So we talking about 27 guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta go.
We
From
got
every
11.
team.
Slips.
Yeah, but I'm saying we're looking at the Commanders, we talking about 11 and 11. That means you can cut every guy that started in both of those and still have a couple more cuts to go. I'm not saying that to say that there aren't some guys you aren't hopeful of, but I'm like, the reality is it's going to be some good players that still get cut. So that's just the nature of the beast.
Don't forget about this. Still have to fill the practice squad.
Yeah, they expanded it, right?
So they might be able to talk some of them in the sign on the practice squad. It's a choice now,
Florida,
So
FAMU just scored.
Sure
Yeah.
did.
Tied it up.
They trying to tie it up. That's good.
Let's
Let's
go,
see how long they
FAMU.
keep
I'm
us
done.
up.
Lady A, I think I'm done with you. She is
I'm just
not.
saying.
She is not
They tied
excited.
it up. Like
She said,
I'm torn.
Yeah. This is what she said, y'all. She said, "Yeah, they trying to tie it up." What you mean they tried? They
They
did.
tied it up. They tied it up. Let's see how far they go.
All right.
Let's see if the defense
I'm
can bring it
doing
back.
I'm
Let's
doing
see
it.
how far they go.
You know what?
I'm doing it.
This is one L I won't mind taking.
See,
I'm doing
I'll say
it.
that.
I'm changing my pick.
You can't change a pick. Picks are in.
right? Wait,
They're locked,
I'm
sir.
changing my pick.
No, sir.
how are you gonna change your pick?
No.
You change the game.
What you
Give
trying to
me
live pick? Is that what you trying to
Money
do?
line,
You trying to live pick?
FAMU.
Oh, you going in?
Oh,
Like
no.
you going
No,
hard
Going
with
in.
it?
Lady A is making me mad.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna show you
Give
something.
me
sir.
money line.
We going hard now.
Yeah, somebody got to root for the little guys, man.
I mean,
You're kind of indifferent. You're just too indifferent right
I'm
now.
torn. Like I wish that they could win, but they're not.
All right, so up here we have right here in this area. This is the Florida A&M North Carolina game.
Mhm.
If you look very closely, there are two columns: a spread and a total points. No money line. You cannot take Florida A&M on the money line. You can't do it,
I
sir.
see that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
They pulled it out
it's
of that.
live bet.
Heck.
It's live bet right now, and we don't go back and change our live bet, sir.
Mm-mm.
We don't
Hey,
go back
listen.
and change
Hey,
it.
listen.
We give it to you early so you
Let me
can
tell
make
you.
wise
Let me tell you.
decisions.
I agree.
You
I
trying to
knew
double
that.
down.
I knew that. I just wanted to give us a reason to pull up the sponsor. Shout out to Bet Rivers.
Shout out Bet Rivers.
Mhm.
See what I'm
Hey,
saying?
yeah.
Mhm.
Make sure y'all
This lady right
make,
here.
make
Let
sure
me
y'all
tell
go
you
to that
something.
Bet Rivers
Sure.
app and
That's
give her
why. That's why he did it. Yep.
The worst right now. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
Hey,
was
hey,
good.
she giving you the church lady. She giving you the
Uh-huh.
church lady.
That
With
you
the
know,
fan. She got
you
the
can try
fan. She
to-
just ain't fanning herself.
I
Mm-hmm.
got one somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Not,
I
yes.
gotta pull my glasses down, and look over. It's like,
Hey,
Yeah,
they
do
hit it like
that.
this.
But that's cool though, because guess what? If they win, we still get the cover, and
That
she
is
still
not
loses
that is not
because
a fumble. That his arm is going
oh,
forward. The ball
uh-oh,
comes out in a forward
uh-oh.
motion.
It sounds
So
like
the
Tom
Ravens,
Brady.
He about to
Uh-oh.
get mad. He about to get
You know
mad.
what? Florida got mad because the Dookie scored. Florida State did. Just so you know.
because they covering right now. They're covering.
mhm.
No, not right now.
Yep.
They not. Not right now. They not.
No, that
No,
was like
Duquesne is they
The Kings
covering.
score. It's 40-7.
No, but I'm
that's what I'm
saying
saying.
Duquesne is covering.
No, it's
They covered.
39. No, they covered. I didn't pick them. I picked Florida State
No,
with a blowout.
right.
They're
No,
not gonna, and they're not gonna get the
I need
blowout.
39 and a half. She need
They
them to
not gonna
cover.
get they not gonna get the blowout.
I
Nope.
needed 39 and a half. She need to cover.
I told y'all 40 points is too much. 40 points is too much, man.
Dog.
Don't get me
They're
wrong.
not getting. They not
It's,
getting that
hey,
blowout.
it's at 33 right now. So she's still in the shot zone. We got time for one more
They're
one
not.
more
They not
touchdown to
getting
push
it.
it over.
Matter of fact, it's at 40 and a half right now.
Oh,
And the Dookies are covering.
Hey, I
Yeah.
gotta go with what he got right now. It's 39. We still got a whole other quarter to play.
Well,
Hey,
I mean,
hey.
pick safe because he picked money line for Florida State. You right said you picked the over. I picked the over as well, and then we know who picked.
the money line.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
I'm
a
not
woman standing on her own validity,
Yep.
right? Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Standing out there on her own convictions.
Right. But
And sometimes
look,
you
act
gotta
like he can't go for FAMU. He can
Hey.
go for FAMU, but I can't go for Dookies.
Right.
You know?
you have no logical reason for saying
Hey.
they were gonna win.
Okay, so look, let me tell you. So they do have a good running back. They do.
Oh, so now you're admitting that that's what you
Get it,
said.
Sam.
I don't remember, but I can tell you they do. They have two people that are like on it for their team. DeMarcus Ware and Billy Lucas. Those are two people. And I think they're both doing good.
Any kin to the Hall of Famer DeMarcus Ware by any chance?
Honestly, I don't know.
Did you call him a Hall of
I don't
Famer?
think so.
DeMarcus Ware is a Hall of Famer. What are you talking about?
I don't think they
Hey man, what are you trying to say here, Pick?
That's a topic.
Nah, it's nothing. You better watch your mouth, sir. He is a Hall of Famer, and it's not close.
I will go. No, I can't say that on this here broadcast. I'll wait till we're backstage again.
You are disrespectful.
Yeah, and he better not get in there before one Brian Mitchell.
Before Brian Mitchell?
Yeah.
How long ago did he retire?
He's up right. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, let me give y'all some prop bets real fast for this Florida A&M North Carolina game, because there are a couple of prop bets you guys might want to jump in on. As soon as I get them all loaded up.
I should have hedged this one.
Ooh, we. Hedge your bet. We'll tell you about that later. Oh.
Which one should you have hedged? Say it.
This one. Oh, I'm watching the North. I got the North Carolina FAMU game on. Hey, I know who's gonna win the halftime show.
Oh yeah. Oh, we definitely know that.
Right.
I know who's gonna win the halftime show.
You picked the under.
Oh, they're not giving it to me right there. Okay.
How many points is it for the under?
55 and a half.
And North Texas,
you don't
and
think so?
UTEP has kicked
they might
off.
hit that dog. The way these going
Okay. That's a good game. That's gonna be a good game.
Yes.
The way he's scoring points now, dog, they might hit.
Oh, you know what? I didn't see that they just scored. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Four
Oh,
plays,
Sam
dog.
got magic feet. Sam got magic feet.
Uh-huh.
Sam who?
Sam Howe.
Wow.
Oh man.
And how? Yeah. Well, maybe he'll have a good career, maybe Dancing with the Stars, possibly.
Oh wow.
Hey, whoa. Now you talk about being disrespectful now.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Hey,
He
Sam
put him in the
Howe?
same sentence.
Sam
Put him in the
Howe?
same sentence. He trying to.
You're
y'all,
putting Sam
y'all
Howe
better
and
start knocking on
DeMarcus
wood.
Ware. You're gonna put Sam Howe and DeMarcus Ware in same disrespectful circles. Don't dare do
first,
that
you got to see what Sam Howe just did, and you're not watching.
against the fourth stringers.
Well, he himself is going to hold the clipboard this year.
Mm-hmm.
So don't act as if he is a
That's
starter.
even worse. That's even worse.
What are you talking about? He's a
Because
young
DeMarcus
quarterback.
Ware was a 10-year, 11-year starter, double digits, just a powerhouse at defensive end.
Oh, that's a L.
And how many Super Bowl rings does he have with the Cowboys?
Uh-oh.
He has a Super Bowl ring, and it doesn't matter if it's
With
with the Cowboys or not.
It wasn't with the Cowboys.
Listen,
He
I
went
tell
to
you
go
what.
team up with a young Von Miller to get his ring.
Okay.
Oh.
Sam Howe has how many?
Sound
This
like a
is
LeBron.
first year
Sound
in
like
the
a
league.
LeBron playing to me.
Sam a baby. He don't have none.
It's his first year in the league.
Yeah.
say
He's a baby.
it. Say it again. Say it again. Say it.
Sound like a LeBron game thing to me. I'm gonna go over here and get this ring.
I'm gonna go get this ring.
I'm gonna go over here and get this ring.
No
And
problem.
I'll be back, in a couple of years.
I
Right.
come back later.
Mhm.
Hey, I seen him at the airport some years ago, about 3-4 years ago. He is ginormous. Pause.
Yeah.
I'm not
I
even being
believe
funny. I mean,
I
he
believe
would still look like he could play. I was like, bro.
Yeah. But didn't
I
they
didn't realize LaDainian was so short.
Who?
LaDainian Thomason.
Oh,
I didn't realize he was so short.
isn't he like 6'1", something like that?
No, he like 5'10".
Oh.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
seen him
that's
in a
right in
basketball
the
game.
6 feet, so it's okay.
I don't want to put his business out there. He used to be over in the hood though. Don't say that.
But he
LT
did put his business out there.
LT used to be over in the hood. I didn't say what he was over there doing. I just said he used to be in the hood back in the day.
Hey, he's
Hey.
from here, so
Okay.
everywhere is hood.
Nah, not where I grew up. He wasn't from over there. Oh man.
Lamar Jackson sitting on the bench looking like a supervillain.
Oh.
Oh, hey, I think he's gonna be problems this year. Honestly,
He is.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
gonna make everybody pay for him.
People been disrespecting him. He is the
He's a good
MVP now,
quarterback.
He's gonna make everybody pay this year.
Yeah.
including the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, they're gonna double down on it. Oh yeah.
Can't just pay the coach. Let's be clear. If it wasn't for Lamar Jackson coming, that team is quite mediocre.
Right.
Because they were already on their way with Joe Flacco. That guy was going nowhere fast.
Not only that, but he did save the coach's job.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even though they had 13 DBs out there in his first playoff game. I've never seen nothing like that in my life.
Mm.
Yeah.
You take the linebackers off the field and say, "All right, we're going to put all DBs."
Yeah.
He could not throw the ball. That was scary.
Oh my God, Sam Howell is
not there no
creating
more.
magic right now. He is creating magic. Listen,
Yeah.
hey, we kept y'all for an hour. Some good change, man. We really appreciate y'all coming through and supporting us. Make sure y'all check us out on Tuesday, where we have our special guest that we're about to announce right now. Who we got? Lady A, who we got on Tuesday?
Okay, so let me make sure, because we had a conversation. We do not want to say his name wrong.
We do not.
So this gentleman is
watch one say it. Y'all need to pay attention to say it right now.
So this gentleman was a Georgia Bulldog, and then went on to the Washington Redskins, who are now the Commanders. And his name is Kedrick Golston. So he will be joining us.
You for the tackle?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. 10 years with the Washington Redskins.
The nod of approval and the smirk of it all.
don't even care that we keep telling him that he went with the with Washington.
That is
He don't care about that part.
funny.
He don't care about that part.
He
He didn't
had
even hear that
that
part.
head, he had that head cocked up and did what he said.
Hey,
Defensive tackle, yes.
so make sure y'all tune in. When we got Mr. Golston in the building, we gonna talk to him about the up and coming college football season. See what he could tell us about the defending champion Georgia Bulldogs, and we're gonna bring that thing right back to the Commanders. It will be cut down day, so we'll get some good insight on what our defensive line can do and how they can improve and show some improvement that way, and as well as our defense. So tune in, First String Podcast on Tuesday. We know y'all always stick with us. We appreciate y'all, man. Thank you for sticking with us. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. What you got, Ant?
That's what I was gonna say, guys. It's 12. We're showing 12 in the chat right now. If y'all could go ahead, exit the live, hit the like button, throw some comments below in the regular chat. It helps with the algorithm. All of those things just to keep it popping up fresh in people's feeds. So it's free. That doesn't cost any money to support in that way. We appreciate everybody for rocking out, man. Hey, and by the way, how many of these do you have available to send out to the folks? Everybody in the chat, do y'all got these shirts?
Hey,
listen. Sound like they need to be sent out. You know what I'm saying?
We got a fresh batch coming in soon. Tuesday 8 on the East Coast, 7 on the Central. Always we coming at you live. Drew said I thought it was gonna be Champ Bailey. Man, I'm working on it, Drew.
Man.
If we get Champ Bailey, his head will explode.
Man.
He rocking.
Man.
Yeah, we get Champ. Hey, say it. Hey, can you reach out to Champ and say it? Get Champ on the
I will do just that.
Hey, matter of fact, get Boss Bailey on too while we had it, man. Hey, make sure y'all get in here, man. Tell a friend, and don't forget you can download this joint tomorrow at 5 a.m. when we come at you live for we won't be live 5 a.m. on Spotify, Anchor, Stitcher, all of those good things. Shout out to Bet Rivers for sponsoring us, and we appreciate you. Hey, I need one, Mr. Two. Anthony said I need one. Hey, man, listen, I think you may get my last one. I got you, big homie. I got you, big homie. Like, listen, Ant is like 6'5", and his little brother is taller than him. It's just ridiculous the height that's in the function bloodline, man. That's my dude right there. He's a first stringer for sure. I got you, big funches. So we got a new batch coming in though. So we appreciate y'all. Hey, Sid, you ready to do this, man?
Go Dogs.
No, not yet, Sid.
Hey, I'm always ready, player.
I just asked you was ready, man.
Hey, we stay ready. We stay ready, player.
All right, let's try it again, man. Hey, we call it an OG classic because we get in and we get out. Come on, Sid.
Go Dogs.
There you go.